Well, hello everyone, Rob, your cruise director here, and welcome on board the wonderful adventure of the seas. Now, it's my responsibility, along with your entertainment team, your cruise division, to make sure you have a wonderful holiday this cruise, whether it's involving all the game shows, the quizzes, the theme nights, the lectures, the dance classes, the art and craft classes, the shows. Anything that's happening fun on board is down to me and the team, and we want to make sure you have a great time. Now, it is a big ship, and I'm sure you've already found that out. So what I would like to do to make life a little bit more easy for you is to give you a little bit of a tour around the ship. So if you don't mind, without you even leaving the spot where you are now, I want you to follow me as we do our tour of the Adventure of the Seas. Let's go! Wow, look at this place, folks. It's like being in the West End. It is, of course, the Lyric Theatre, which is situated deck number 3 all the way forward. Now, this is the place to come of an evening, because in here you'll see our wonderful production shows featuring your Royal Caribbean singers and dancers. Now, our production shows, if you like going to the West End or Broadway, then they're going to be right up your street. They're full of song and dance and wonderful costumes. Also, we fly in international entertainers if you want to be entertained by comedians, jugglers, hypnotists. We've got a whole variety of entertainers coming your way. So check the cruise compass. That'll tell you on a daily basis of what is coming up exactly in here. It's massive. I can't believe this. Woo! Let's move on. Pardon me. Now, you may have guessed, I'm in the Schooner Bar. Yes, the Schooner Bar is all the way on deck number 4 forward, just right up the stairs from the theatre. So when you leave the theatre, you can head on straight into the Schooner Bar, where you'll find someone much better than me playing the piano, of course, our Schooner Bar pianist and vocalist, who'll be entertaining you most evenings throughout the cruise. Now, also at the Schooner Bar, in the daytime, we have a lot of activities taking place, like quizzes and some craft classes, which will be held with your cruise director staff. Again, always refer to the cruise compass. Now, the beauty of this location is right next door, we have the Casino Royale. Now, the Casino Royale, again, like the shops on board, when we're in port, it will not open, but once we set sail, it will open till the early hours of the morning. The longer you stay up and play, the longer they will stay open. The Casino Royale, they have all sorts of tournaments taking place right throughout the cruise. Just go on in there, go up to the cashier's desk, you can sign up for the competitions, you can speak to the casino host. They'll give you all the information you need to know about the blackjack tournaments, the poker tournaments and slot tournaments, all coming your way this cruise. And as I say, they do have a host of slot machines. They have the poker tables, they have the roulette, which is my favorite, because you just drop it on any number and hey ho, if it comes in, who's laughing at the end of the day? So that's the Casino Royale for you right next door. And again, if you've had enough in the casino, you may want to venture next door again, which is our Jesters nightclub. Now, the nightclub also open till the early hours of the morning. The longer you want to stay up and party and dance, the longer our DJ will stay there and entertain you. I must inform you, it's for over 18, so 18s and over if you want to go along to our Jesters nightclub. So, trio, all in one go here on deck number 4. Should we move on? I think so. Or would you like another tune? Let's go. Can you feel the rhythm, folks? Bit of Michael Jackson going on in there. We are deck 5 all the way forward, right above the theatre. And this is, of course, the Imperial Lounge. In here, as I say, there's a dance class going on. This doubles up as a double entity, folks. Throughout the daytime, there's dance classes, there's quizzes taking place, there's game shows happening, right through into the evening, of course, where we have our resident band performing for you in here on a nightly basis. We also have a bar on the left-hand side, where, of course, you can help yourself to a drink. Well, you can't help yourself, you have to purchase it, of course. But coming here as well for cash prize bingo. Yes, Royal Bingo will be taking place. Check the cruise compass of the times. That's with our bingo host and your cruise director staff. And there's some fabulous prizes, along with big cash prizes to give away too. So, Imperial Lounge, deck 5, all the way forward. I'm out of here. Oh. Best part of a day's work is a nice cup of tea and a slice of cake, or a croissant, or a sandwich, or even a slice of pizza. Yes, you've guessed it, more food. And where are we? We're in the Café Promenade, deck number 5. Be with you in a moment. Need another swig. Can you keep an eye on that for me, please? So, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the heart of the adventure of the seas. This, of course, is the Royal Promenade, deck number 5. Look at it, it's amazing. It's like a street. It's got bars, it's got shops, it's got me. Where's everyone gone? Actually, it's a port day, so during a port day, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, when we're in port, the shops on board can't actually open until once we've left port. Once we've left port, then the shops will open. Come on through, folks. It makes it look like I'm not on my own. See, I told you I wasn't on my own. Look at this. How are you doing today? Are you good? Thank you. Also along the promenade, look at this. It's the Gravity Sports Bar. I know some of you are very keen on your football and your darts and your rugby and all sorts of other sports, a whole variety. Well, this is the place to come if you want to catch up and find out what's been happening back home while you are away. It's the sports bar. We've got great bar staff in there who will look after you right throughout the evening. And of course, opposite this bar, on the other side, we've got our Duck and Dog traditional pub. Again, great bar staff, great service in there, a variety of traditional drinks and ales for you. And most nights throughout the week, we have our very own guitar vocalist jamming away in there for you as well. So go along and enjoy the moment. So this is the Royal Promenade, as well as the shops and the bars of an evening. We also have some live entertainment for you. We might have an intermissionist for you. We might have the band playing for you. But two big events I want to tell you about here on the Royal Promenade, not to be missed, is our 1970s disco dance street party. Who remembers the 70s and all that music? Well, we want you to come and join myself and the cruise director staff and our team for that wonderful night. And then later on, towards the end of the cruise, if you think you're going to love the 70s, you're going to love this. It's our Rock Brit night, definitely not to be missed. We're going to take you around England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, and top songs that I guarantee everybody will tap along, sway along, sing along, and absolutely join in. It's like New Year's Eve all over again. So two big events not to be missed here on the Royal Promenade. That's your 1970s street party and our Rock Brit coming your way. So here we go, Royal Promenade. Just like going down the shops. Let's move on. Well, here we are once again on deck number 5, the other end of the Royal Promenade, and directly behind me you can see we have our guest services desk, which is available 24 hours a day, and right next to the guest services desk is our shore excursions desk. Now, if you want to book a shore excursion, you can do this on your TV, and you can also pop down to the desk itself and avoid disappointment and get in there early. Now, if you want to find out more about the excursions that's taking place this cruise, tune into channel number 15 and that will keep you up to date. No rest for the wicked. I'm losing weight doing all this running around. Well, I wonder if you can guess where I am right now. I'm sure it's top of your agenda. It is, of course, the wonderful, magnificent dining rooms. Just look at that chandelier, folks. I'm glad I ain't cleaning that. Yes, I'm now here on deck number 4. The dining rooms are 3, 4 and 5 aft. That's the back end of the ship. One of them is called Mozart. That's the one on number 5. You've got the Strauss on deck number 4, and then you've got Vivaldi on deck number 3. So one of those dining rooms and tables will be allocated to you. Now, I don't know whether I want to eat in here or just admire the view. But we will be mentioning more places to eat as we go along the way. Whew, I'm full already. As promised, I did say we talk about food again, and here we are, deck number 11, aft the back end of the ship, outside the Windjammer restaurant. Now, this is the place to come if you want to help yourself. It's a buffet style restaurant with quite a variety of food, Indian, Chinese, English, you name it, we have got the lot. Also in here we do have our specialty restaurant, which is called Giovanni's. If you like Italian style dining, then that's definitely the restaurant for you. It's a specialty restaurant and there is a small charge. You do need to book it up, so get dialing in there and avoid disappointment and book the place you want for that loved one. Also, we do have Johnny Rockets on board. If you like fast food, like hot dogs, hamburgers, homemade apple pie, I highly recommend that with the custard. Then Johnny Rockets on deck number 12 is another place you may want to visit this cruise. And you'll also be entertained in there because the staff in there are very accustomed to a little bit of John Travolta. Staying alive, staying alive. They won't disappoint. There we go, more food, and I'm sure there's going to be more on your way. Let's move on. Here we are, all the way up on deck number 12. One of my favourite places, because I get to act like a big kid. This is Janine, by the way, one of our youth staff here on board. Her job is looking after your children. How cool is that? You can drop the kids off at the beginning of the cruise and leave them and pick them up at the end of the cruise. Is that right or is that wrong?
Yeah, that's pretty right.
How do we register the kids?
So to register, all you have to do anytime we're open, come up to deck 12, Adventure Ocean, and just fill out one of our consent forms.
She's on gangway in the morning. So they register?
Register by filling out one of our consent forms.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Right. Do they have to come up here to do that?
Yeah, up to deck 12, Adventure Ocean. We have 3 different age groups. We have the Aquanauts, which is age 3 to 5, the Explorers, which is 6 to 8, and then the Voyagers, which is 9 to 11.
There you go. So if you've got any kids in that age bracket, this is the place to bring them. And what sort of, oh, I can see the kids running around now playing with toys and having a laugh and a joke. What other things are they likely to do up here?
So we have all sorts of different activities. We have themes every session, including Pirate Night, where the kids get to dress up as pirates and take over the ship. And we have PJ Night. They can come enjoy movies with their friends, as well as train morning and all sorts of activities.
Excellent. And you're from England?
I'm from England.
Whereabouts are you from?
Just north of London.
North of London. So bring your kids up, give them to Janine all voyage long, she'll love it. Kids, you gotta love them, ain't you? Haven't it? Wow, well look at this, here we are, St Andrews, Glen Eagles. Not really, we're on deck 13 and 14. It's our sports deck. Yes, for all you active people who want to participate in sports, come up here, deck 13 and 14. We have our mini golf range. We've got inline skating. We've got a basketball court, which doubles up as a football court. And of course, we've got the world famous rock climbing wall. Yes, why not give that a try? Make it all the way to the top and you'll be 200 meters above sea level and you get the chance to ring the bell. How fantastic is that? And of course, you'll be catered for with our very own highly trained sports staff here on deck number 13 and 14. Well, here we go, get ready folks. This is how you do it. 4. Well, will you look at this glorious sunshine, and where's the best place to be when the weather is as good as this? Deck number 11 and 12. Why? Because it's the pool deck. It's what we all want, to go back home with a fabulous tan and show off to our friends. Now, as you can see behind me, we have 2 pools and we have the jacuzzis available as well. Also on the pool deck, we have our big screen to show some big sporting events, anything that's coming our way. We try and get them on the big screen. We'll be showing movies as well throughout the cruise. And of course, if you look above the screen, if you want a panoramic view of the whole deck, if you head on up there to deck number 14, that's our Viking Crown Lounge where we have a bar in there, and also in the evening some evening entertainment as well with our resident bands or intermissionists. But the pool deck, place to be. 2 pool bars here. We have the pool bar and the sky bar, and also throughout the afternoon and some evenings when we have some dance events taking place, we have our live band as well. So make the most of it folks, especially while the sun's out. Deck number 11 and number 12. Let's move on. Well, can you feel the calmness and the relaxation? I can already, and it's because we're on deck number 12 outside the Shipshape Spa. The place to come if you want to be pampered. It's your holiday of a lifetime. Why not spoil it yourself? Now, I've noticed our spa manager, Kirsty, is sat behind the desk there. Now, Kirsty, do me a favour, please. This is the lovely Kirsty, folks, our spa and salon manager. Now, you know more about the spa than me, so rather than me talk a load of rubbish, tell us what's happening in here, what's available.
Okay, we've got lots of things up in the spa for you. Okay, we do everything from massage, we do facials, slimming treatments, body wraps, we do teeth whitening, if you have any pain concerns, we do acupuncture services. If you want to look 10 years younger, we do Botox, we do Dysport, we do dermal fillers. We also have a full fitness centre with fitness services as well.
You do, and you have the gym downstairs?
Yes, we do. We do classes, or if you want to work out by yourself, we have the facilities there for you.
And a little fairy tells me that on a port day, do we have port specials? Is that what you call it?
Yes, but it's a secret. Okay, we do port day specials here, so just keep a lookout for the compass on the TV advertisements, and we'll find them out for you.
Okay, well, thank you, Kirsty. I'm sorry to bother you there.
Yes, back to work.
She's not happy because we didn't give her time to make herself up, but yeah.
Take care.
Which part of Scotland are you from?
Glasgow.
From Glasgow. Oh, I better behave myself. Okay, thank you, Kirsty. So, as I said, why not treat yourself, pamper yourself, go whitening, the teeth whitening, I should say. That's the big thing at the moment. That's the big smiles, of course. But thank you, girls. What I want to know is, we talked about acupuncture. Will that cure my pins and needles? Wow, well, here we are, deck number 3, outside Studio B. Of course, you can go ice skating at sea. How cool is that? Now, if you want to participate, check your cruise compass for the times and days of our open ice skating sessions. Now, if you want to participate, a big must is you must wear long trousers and socks. That's due to our health and safety regulations. So long trousers and socks, as well as the remainder of your clothes, of course. Otherwise, now that would just be weird if you just had the boots and socks and trousers on. You may even get locked up with security if they catch you. So big must for health and safety, long trousers and socks if you want to go ice skating. Now, we do want you as well to come along and give your support for our very own international ice cast, who have put on a wonderful production show called Cool Art Hot Ice. That's going to be taking place here in Studio B. It's on about 4 times or 5 times throughout the cruise, so everybody gets the chance to come along and watch the show. Inside, once you get inside, you realize it's a little bit smaller, so this is the reason we have the show performed 4 or 5 times, so you do get to see it, because not everyone will fit in at the same time. Now, another thing, a lot of people tend to get a bit lost trying to find Studio B. So let me try and clear things up for you. The way the ship has been designed and built is there's only one entrance into the ice rink, and that is if you head towards the dining rooms and take the stairs or elevators at the back of the ship down to deck number 3, that's where you'll find the entrance. Now, if you're staying in a cabin down towards the front of the ship by the theatre, this is where it will affect you the most, because you can't get through the ship. You will need to go deck 4, 5 or above, go up, across towards the back of the ship, then come on down, and that's where you'll find the entrance to Studio B. Hopefully that's clarified that detail for you. Now, next door to our Studio B, of course, we have our art and photo gallery. I'm sure by now you've had a few photographs taken, especially on formal nights or when you've been getting off in the port. If you wish to purchase your photos or you just want to come down and view them, this is the place to do so. Deck number 3, again, outside Studio B. Now, if you've never been to an art auction, you get the chance to experience that as well this cruise. Check out again the cruise compass and listen out for announcements for what days they're coming up. But for now, get your skates on, folks, and moving on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the close of our guided tour. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and it's helped you out a little bit. But I'd like to finish off with this. It's the cruise compass. Now, you'll receive one of these every day in your stateroom, in your cabin. And basically, it's our Bible to entertainments here on board. It tells you all the information you need to know about the entertainments, the bar times, the restaurant times, shop times, a whole rundown about the activities and events, some information about the port of call, weather forecast, and it really is a great tool. Now, if you don't want to be bothered carrying that around with you, we have this wonderful thing. This is called the Wayfinder, and these are situated the front end of the ship and the back end of the ship on each deck as you're going up the stairs. So quite simply, if you don't want to carry that, what do? You go onto this. What can I do right now? That was the button I've just pressed. It tells you all the information and times and places of what is going on board. The great thing about this well is if you're lost, it is a big ship as we said, then it's called the Wayfinder. It tells you exactly your location where you are, And if you put in where you want to go to, it will give you the route. It's as simple as that. It's a wonderful tool. As I say, it's got stateroom finders, restroom finders, it's got the cruise compass. It will tell you all about the venues around the ship, dining. Basically come up and have a little play around. It's like a massive iPad. It really is. It's a wonderful tool. There we go. Giovanni's table. Avoid disappointment and book early, folks. But as I said, from myself, Rob, I'm your cruise director here on board. Whatever we can do for you to enhance your program while you're staying with us, please reach out to us and let us know. From myself and the whole team here on board, welcome on board, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. Bye for now.